Valdosa?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a weird, starts with a V and then it's S249 or 24. It's a submarine. And it's all them
Okay.
in the sea underwater again because they can't come out because the sun is killing the world.
Again?
A different whole nother different movie.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Obviously there's a theory out there that the sun is gonna blaze our asses one of these days.
It's into the deep.
No, no, no. It's Valdosta or something like that. I can't remember. I could go in and look. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Yakimo?
Yakimo. Yakimo. Damn, I said Valdosta. You came up with Yakimo. How the fuck do you do that?
No. I looked it up. I looked up 245. And it came up.
Ah,
I didn't
okay.
think of that. No way. I didn't think of that.
I was
I
like,
wish.
we need to go gamble right away, dude. Like I said, Valdosta, you came up with Yakimo. I'm like, what the fuck? We need to go play some charades some fucking way. Let's go. Cut this shit out. Like, how in the hell did you get that? That's like, oh man, you just fucked my brain just now. I'm like, this motherfucker, I said Yakimo. I said Valdosta. She said Yakimo. How? I'm glad you confessed that motherfucker because I would have been like, you would have told me, nah, I guess that shit. I would have believed your ass. Damn. You had me gone there for a minute. I was like, I even dropped my fucking cigarette when you said that. My cigarette just like fell out my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do? I'm like, no, man, this motherfucker fortune teller.
I wish. I wish I was that good, but I'm not.
I'm glad, dude, you could have hit me with a stick. I said, that motherfucker guessed that. Because you've been pretty close with other shit. This is not like the only thing. I mean, you use Google this time, but most of the time you don't rely on fucking Google. They give it one clue or two clues, and that motherfucker spits out a word. Yep, that's it. Jesus. And then, so this one is a little bit different than the other one because it has more episodes. So the scientists are learning on what they can do to bring back civilization because even the fish dies in the water on the top level. All animals on the land is dead. No animal is alive. It ain't like something that's killing just the humans. It's killing humans, animals, and all foods that are not in a can. Yeah, like every one of them, every time they eat like a vegetable, they keep saying it tastes like paper. You might as well eat cardboard.
Wow.
Because it's the sun, whatever the sun is doing is reconfiguring the cellular of everything. It's fucking everything up.
Wow.
And the only way to stay alive is to go in the depths of the water. So they're in a submarine.
So it seems that the show comes from another show that is called Into the Deep. Because when I read Into the Deep TV series, it says Yakimos S245 is a Turkish apocalyptic sci-fi drama. Blah 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 blah. So that must be like another name for it, or like maybe it's like the.
It didn't have that many series.
You know, like they have.
It had 2 series and a few episodes in each. It ain't a big movie. It ain't. But it's better written out than the other ones, though, because this one actually has the English with the English wording that they're saying, the verbiage. The other one I watched, it was way off. Like, they didn't even supervise that shit.
But it says that it's a spin-off of the Belgian series Into the Night.
That's the one I saw,
because
Into the Night.
Make sense.
Into the Night was the plane.
So that was what it was actually like built off of. It's a spin-off of that.
Okay.
That's why
they got the same narrative in them. But the one in Into the Night was all about flying in a plane because they were going against, trying to stay in the dark part of the earth. They couldn't go into the light part of the earth. They had to always be moving into the dark part of the earth. And then it was always, we only got 3 hours before sunrise.
Oh, that's interesting.
3 hours before sunrise, and they couldn't stay out when sunrise.
Huh. That is very interesting.
It has me tied up into that motherfucker.
So they're literally chasing the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And in the submarine, the same shit. They go underwater during the day. They come up at night to scavenge and get whatever they can and get back in the submarine, go under the water. Because they don't have no food in the submarine. They didn't have no food in the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And then it needs gas. So they always took enough to last in the night to come back in the morning and do it all over again. That's their life. Going underwater, coming back out, going underwater, coming. And then the plane was just flying west the whole entire time because they couldn't go east because the sun rises in the east. So you could never go east. You always had to go west.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then whenever you
could never stop moving.
No, you couldn't stay put. You always had to get in the plane back again and keep going west, because you're trying to. You could say you're chasing the sun, or you're chasing the night, or you're running from. Either way, it's the same shit. But yeah, you're right. So that's what I've been watching. So I watched all them bitches. I'm here in the last one. But it's interesting though.
Cool.
It's
That's
interesting.
Very cool.
And then I'm in the middle of a 2-month-old video with RFK. That dude is gonna get killed. They're gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's been saying a lot of stuff.
This motherfucker with Lex Fridman is talking some shit. Like some really deep stuff. He's literally saying,
I don't know, man.
Look, and I don't even want to get there, bro, because that shit that he's saying, in that one video, he's saying some really deep shit. He's saying that the United States of America, first off, he starts off, who are we kidding? How can Ukraine fight Russia? They're never gonna win. He put it like Cuba trying to fight the United States, or Mexico trying to fight the US. Ukraine is a little piece of fucking little thing to Russia.
Right.
It's like the little guy trying to fight the big guy at all costs.
Right, David and Goliath.
Yep. And in the Bible, the little man won. But that ain't gonna happen in the real story. That's a fucking story. You know, and it's in the Bible, it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they keep talking about.
Wow.
And he is saying that the United States, when I heard him talk today, it makes some kind of sense to me. Okay? All right. The United States have to lose its power too. Remember, they got the people in the G3s and the G7s and the G27 and the G48s and all these Gs. These are the commanders of the world.
Right.
We know we're going into a one currency soon. It's coming.
Right.
That shit is on our doorsteps, and it's something ain't nobody gonna stop it. So, for you to have one currency, guess what else you gotta have to have one currency?
What?
One government.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the world order, right?
World order. That means that the rulers gonna be ruling from one end, not from all the 3s or the 7s or the 48s or the 27s. Right. Mm-hmm. If we have one currency, that means one government, one ruling, all of us are together in one big knot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, this war right now is going to lead there, because why are we giving so much money to Ukraine for a war? Why are we right now, we are the weakest ones on the planet. The United States is not the big guy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. And I think before anything happens with the sun or with aliens, before all that happens, we're gonna be doing some destruction here.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember he started talking about Cuba, the shit that went on in Cuba. Because when Cuba was getting into problems and when they had their fight with Cuba back in, I don't know, this was before World War II, I'm guessing, or right after, huh? Or after World War II.
In the 50s, right?
Yeah, 50s, 60s, somewhere in there. World War II and one was in the 40s. So when they went into Cuba, his uncle was the president. And he is explaining how his uncle had to secretly talk with the other guy on a one-on-one base for they to cut out the war, because everybody, the CIA and everything else, was comfortable with saying, let's kill 30 million of our people and we will kill 120 million of their people. In other words, we win.
Right.
But you just gave a total of over 200 million people that die. And to get world order in that sense and one government, well, you're going to have to get rid of a lot of people, don't you think?
Yeah, that's true.
And then they started a fight with the one that they didn't need to start a fight with Russia. Because he said in that video too, Russia has more nuclear power than we do. It's I see that guy. They're gonna kill his ass just like they killed his uncle and his dad. He's talking too much, way too much.
But you know, I swear, I'm so messed up in the head at this point that even things like that I question. I'm like, did they put him out there for a reason? Because he's still alive. And that makes me feel like if they don't end up killing him, it makes me think they put him out there, right? I mean, think about it. They know that, come on, they're not stupid. They know Biden is like a joke, right? They also know that there's nobody out there that people really want to vote for. They also know Trump's appeal. Trump's appeal was that, he was an outsider and he was gonna spill the tea on everybody. He didn't care which side you were on. He was gonna say what was going on. And if you think about it, RFK is similar from the other side.
From the other side.
Right. So it's like, I wonder if they literally made him this way. Like no, we want you to do that. We want you. We want people. Who knows? I don't know.
To create chaos. That would create chaos.
Yeah, if he ends up winning, that makes me feel like they put that shit together.
For Democrats you're talking about? Yeah, I don't think they're going to have a good election this year, this term. It already kicked off in 2016. That's when this shit all started, when Trump got in, and then the 4 years, and 2020 was a big noise. Then now it's going to be 2024. It's another rumble again. And I'm telling you, about 2030, when we hit 2034, it definitely ain't going to be. By 2030, 32, I think it is. We ain't going to make it that far. If you look at all troubles and fights, even when you have two people fight and they make up, they eventually fight again. And then the second time is worse. And then the third time is even worse. And then it just goes to the point that it gets to where it's going to eventually get. And then I'm convinced, I watch Elon Musk. Do you know there's a battery fight right now in the world?
A battery fight?
Battery fight.
What do you mean?
But batteries. Fucking double.
I understand.
Double A batteries.
Am I supposed to understand that?
Tesla is teamed up with China because these guys are inventing a fucking battery that lasts for 100 years and goes for 4 million miles.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello. What do you do? What do you do to your phone that you can't hear me no more? I forgot hung it up. I don't know what you do with the phone. You do this every night. Yeah, you're back. I can hear you when you do that.
I figured you could. That's why I was like, let me just call back.
Yeah, Elon Musk has. He has the
patent. Talking, and then it was just
he made all his money off of batteries, bro. He owns the setup, the patents. And what he does is he gets in with the scientists and then he buys them out. And the scientists, there's only one guy I see so far that got his names on the patent. So he don't got them. But he has that guy next to him. He's working for Elon.
Wow.
And you can imagine a battery that runs, like they got a battery right now that only goes 200 and something miles. So they're making all sorts of batteries, but they've been playing with all kind of shit. Right now they're making batteries. The battery that is efficient is made out of salt from the sea. And then, you know, they got the problem with the cobalt because that's where they put all the little kids to do the mining.
Right.
So Elon Musk has figured out a way how to make a battery without cobalt. He uses other shit. Yeah, he's using other minerals because cobalt costs a lot by the ton. I think it was $57,000 for a ton, and then a ton of salt cost $80. I think it was. He said, or $800. Yeah, and they got all kind of batteries, but there's a battery war. That also was a fresh video. I think it was like less than a month. Yeah, and this shit is going on. It's all this in April 2023 is when most of this shit they started this new development because they need batteries that last longer. Right now, the Tesla battery, you gotta like take out all the batteries and put in all the batteries again every 20 years.
Every 20 years?
Yes,
ma'am. Fantastic.
That's not good.
20 years?
Yeah, it ain't. They're trying to make it last longer because a car runs more than that.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, that's not bad for a battery. I mean, I know it's not one battery. It's a lot of batteries. But still, a 20-year-old battery? That's amazing.
They're doing stuff with batteries. And it's not like a big battery. We're talking about a bunch of little batteries connected together. AA batteries. The shit that you have in your little AA battery. And then they was explaining this. There's more cobalt inside of every phone that we have today than there is in a Tesla car.
Wow, that's amazing.
So the phone companies are the doggy ones. Yeah. And I watched that whole shit too. But RFK, they're gonna kill him. He was saying some shit there. I was like, wow, dude, I gotta pause you for a minute. I had to turn him off.
You're making me nervous, bro.
That dude is saying a lot of stuff. He's like literally saying that the United States is with Russia and China. They all complot together. All this is a plan to get to the other place. You know, it's a diversion. It's the shit they use to keep you entertained so they can go along doing what they want because...
Entertained and distracted.
Yeah, because the Ukraine and Russia war came up right in the middle of this one currency bullshit. And as far as I understand, the one currency thing, which is crypto money, is going to come into effect supposedly in 2004.
2000 and what?
4. Australia's completely under that kind of money right now, and they did that to Africans too. And if they didn't sign up, they starved them to death.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched that one episode too. In Africa, there's certain cities or whatever you call it, nations or countries within, I don't know how to do that in Africa, but they got the different areas that they're implementing these shits and harassing, trying to make it better. If you notice, every time they're using the technology, before we had self-checkout, that shit was somewhere else.
Right.
They practice.
Like a pilot program.
Yeah, they practice elsewhere. And then Walmart, you can say, was one of the first one that put it into play here as an American store. Was Walmart came up with that bullshit first.
Right.
And right now, when you go to Walmart, when I go to Walmart here, that's the only part that's working. There's no cash registers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's all self-checkout here. Like, you don't even have the option to go to a cash register because there's no one there.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that's how they do stuff. They do it in the little zone, master it, and they implement that shit all the way across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
So, we going into shit, bro. I'm telling you, and I don't, yeah. There's going to be some stuff. It'll be nice to see it turn around. I can use it right now. Let's go crazy, everybody.
Yeah, this is...
I'll survive. Yeah, if the world go crazy right now, I know I will survive. I ain't even stressing that part. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could start doing whatever they want right now. Unless they just blow up the whole fucking section and get caught up in it. Mm-hmm. But it's worrisome, I guess, somehow.
Hell yeah, it's worrisome. I'm like, damn, it's not even like I could say, oh, that, by the time all that happens, like, I'll be dead. No.
I don't think we will.
It's happening soon. It's happening soon.
Yeah, I don't think we will. 2030 ain't that fucking far either.
No, it's not. It's only 7 years.
Yeah, it ain't that far.
I'll only be 58.
Long time ago, we saw that as long, like far away. Couldn't even think I was going to be alive in 2000s. But yeah, 2030 is there. It really is right there. So yeah, I don't know. He's steady talking though. Wherever he can, he gets on that mic and he goes into these podcasts and he talks. Yeah, but and they don't seem to be shutting down these podcasts. They can't shut them all down anyway.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, by the time we see, it's going to be too late. So.
Right, of course, yeah.
We'll deal with it.
Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
When you look back at it, of course you see it with perfect vision because everything played out already.
We lived a crazy life. We lived in a life that we saw everything going down. That's crazy. We can get.
Could never have imagined being here. The world is just getting crazier every day.
Yeah. It's not the world ain't getting crazy, it's the people.
Just the who?
The people are going mad.
Well, yeah. That's all there is. Because we're the only ones fucking things up.
Yeah, we are. And I don't even want to say we. No, we ain't. No, we're gonna take that back. We ain't fucking nothing up. They fucking that shit up. I'm not taking no blame. Not right today. It ain't no fucking we. It ain't me nor you or nobody that you know or nobody that I know or none of our friends and none of our friends. That's their fucking asses playing around. That is not a we thing. That's a few people doing that.
I meant like as a species, but
okay, yeah.
I don't blame you.
But not
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm a different species than them motherfuckers because I don't run with that shit that they got going on. So we're gonna take that we back. It ain't we. I care about people. I care about life. I care about the dog. I care about the cat. The earth too. I hate people who chop trees down. What the fuck? I've been in serious debates with all my neighbors back in Florida with that shit. And I had nothing to do with it, but I go over the fence and what the fuck, you cutting the fucking tree down? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna call the fucking government on you.
Look at you now, going in your background, looking in your backyard, looking around like, damn, that tree gotta go.
It does though, because what I noticed today, I was throwing raspberries in the fucking tree for the raccoons, and then them fuckers they hollowed out that tree, dude.
Wow.
The babies can go from the hole that I show you where they're coming out. It can go all the way up to the top limb and then come out on the top limb.
Wow.
The mom can't do it.
That's crazy.
The mom can't do it. So obviously it's a little tiny, it's a tiny hole that it can go all the way up. The little babies, they don't come out. They make it to the top branch through the tree.
Right.
They don't come out.
From the inside.
From the inside, they go in that hole and come out the other hole on the top. And I keep telling my wife, that motherfucker is hollow, bro. That shit is hollow in the middle. Yeah, because I mastered now. I could
that picture was so cute. Like, what a great shot.
I need to do a video for you because when I'm talking, them bitches be looking at me like, what is he saying? What is he saying? I don't understand.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. No, you have to take a video.
They look at me like I'm fucking like, what the fuck are you? Again? Like they be checking me out. I'm checking them out, but it's really, they checking me out. I'm just trying to say that I'm doing it, but when I look at them, I don't feel like I'm looking at them. I feel like they're the ones looking at me, God damn it, because the way they put their faces and the little gestures they do is like, what the fuck is that dude?
Wow.
They're like they've never seen a human before.
So cool.
So it's more of them checking me out than me checking them out. They are more curious than me.
Wow.
But I watch him eat the berries, and I watch him eat the strawberries, and I watch him eat everything I throw in that little fucking hole. I'm on the balcony, and I'm throwing them to that, and I throw the stuff inside of that hole where you see them in. And I be over there throwing bread and throwing blueberries and raspberries and strawberries. I'm like, I tell her, don't throw nothing away, give it to me. So she makes the pile, and I go out there and I throw it in the hole. I'm pretty good now. I get it right in the hole.
Wow, they must love you, boy.
And they eat it. I watch the mom eat.
They're gonna start following you around.
Hopefully.
Every time I go outside, they're behind me.
I won't have a problem with that.
They'll be like that.
I keep them at a distance, and I know how to get rid of them because once they hear the dog bark, one dog comes out and bark and they run. Yeah, they don't like the dogs.
Right.
They don't even try to look at them or nothing. They hear the dogs and they go. And I'd be like, damn it, bitch, go back inside. And I'm like, no, why you bring the dogs out for?
But I've seen a lot of videos where people have raccoons as pets. They seem very affectionate. Like super affectionate.
They're pretty cool little things, eh? They look like a mini bear.
They're adorable, actually. I think they're adorable.
I don't know how aggressive they are.
I don't want to meet up with one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how aggressive they are, how protective, and none of that shit they are. So I wouldn't get really close to them, especially that she has babies.
Right.
Yeah, because the mother is always super protective in every case, even in humans.
So the babies are looking at you, but does the mom ever come out and look at you?
But she's the first one because the babies don't get to look first. The first one I get to see always is the mom.
Oh, I thought they were just staring at you from the hole.
Well, the mom comes out first, and I started throwing the strawberries today. She went up, the baby stayed down, and I made it in the hole, so they started eating it. And I'm like, okay, they're not going nowhere. And I kept throwing more and more and more, and they kept eating. And sometimes the strawberries was rotten.
That is so cool.
So I would pick up a bunch of strawberries and just palm the bitches into the hole. And sometimes they splat against the tree and they come out, they scrape it off the side of the tree and eat it. They're pretty cool.
Wow, that is so cool.
They're better than the fucking grasshoppers, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't be outside at nighttime no
They're
more.
ugly, they're noisy, they're gross. No.
They look like they have a worm in their bellies. I don't know what that shit is. I thought it was pregnant, but they all have it. I don't like the fucking grasshoppers.
You've been getting really up close and personal with these things. How do you see his belly?
Huh?
I said you must get really close, because how do you see their belly? No, well, not a belly, multiple bellies, because you're able to compare now.
Because I go close and I look before they fly. I get curious. Like the caterpillars, I get really close up in there with the camera trying to see what the fuck it looks like. And then that the crazy one I show you, I was like, this motherfucker head is full of fucking hairs. He don't have an eye. It's just hairs everywhere. I couldn't even see legs. It's like they were all legs. But you know, you see the caterpillar legs moving and you can see like one step, two, and then all 100 of them steps. And then they just keep stepping. But these motherfuckers don't look like they have legs. It's just antennas all over. And I was like, wow, what the fuck is...
I'll call you back.
What? Is it? It ain't me, dude. Like I said, I'll call you back. Yeah, let me go around and get a bottle of water. Give me 1 second. I needed a bottle of water, dude. My bad. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I needed a bottle of water.
Hello? Yeah. Keep hydrated, my friend. Keep hydrated.
But I was smoking and that shit, I swallowed a piece of it and it was just like, I couldn't handle that shit. You know when you're smoking and the pieces fucking shit just goes to the back of your throat, it seems like it sticks right there because you're dry. Yeah, I had one of them pieces in my mouth. Like, damn it. So no, I would probably be a scientist pretty soon.
I'm telling you, you should work for National Geographic.
No.
You need to do like a Discovery Channel documentary or something.
No. I don't want to share it with the world. Nope. I keep it to myself. Fuck all of them.
That is so selfish. Don't do that. Share with the world.
No, I'm the one sitting out there wasting my fucking time for hours. I'm not sharing that shit for the fucking world. You want to see a fucking caterpillar that's hairy? Move your ass to Georgia and sit out there like I am. I'm not sharing it nowhere on the internet. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
If everybody was like you, that would be the documentary.
Nah. Not this guy. Go look that shit up in an encyclopedia or something. And I don't know how you're going to do because you need to know what the hell you're looking for. So to describe it. So I'm not helping. I saw it first and I'm keeping it to myself.
I saw it first. It's mine.
It's mine, goddammit. I'm keeping it all to my damn self. I know about the orange caterpillar that got a bunch of hairs, not the world. Dude, I ain't got no time for sharing with nobody. No. Not that kind of scientist. I'm the scientist that's trying to do his work in the quiet mode, not sharing it. Yep. Just for me and the ones I know.
In his underground laboratory that nobody knows about.
No, right? Like just like that. I'm not sharing it. No. Just like I'm not brave like yesterday. No, I'm not sharing shit. My knowledge, goddammit. I'm not giving it away. Because then somebody else who has some kind of merit will take it away from me. I'm the one, he didn't see it first. And I don't got no time to be arguing about it. No, I don't share my info. Just like I don't share stuff, my codes. I don't give them away. Oh, I had a problem with this one dude. The little dude from Delaware. He tried to play slick. You know, all right, he came everything was fine till that one day that he came and told me, I know how to manipulate motherfuckers. I'm like, hold on, bro. You talking to me? Don't do that. Don't do that to me. And since that day,
but he doesn't know who he's talking to.
And he's like, I told it to my friend, and she took it positively. Why are you taking it negative? I said, my brother, you don't tell me things like that you do with people. You don't call me talking about how bragging, how you manipulate motherfuckers. No, don't do that to me. Because the first thing my mind thinks is you manipulating me, bitch.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't be manipulating nobody. I'm too truthful to be manipulating motherfuckers. I ain't got no time to be manipulating and playing games with people. I tell you what I have. Right. You can take it if you want. And if you think I'm playing a game, that's on you. I don't play games. I don't like games. I don't know. Nope. Nah. So he came to me talking about his mom's shit. I built him a website. And it's been almost 2 or 3 years that shit's been hanging around. You know, he didn't want to give me my little money. He literally tried to tell me, give me my code. I build it with you. I said, you didn't build shit with me, brother. I built and I taught you how to use what I built for free. What I built stays with me. If you want what I built, you're going to pay for it. And if you don't pay for it, you ain't never going to see it again. And then I went on the AI and I put up on the AI, what happens when you terminate your hosting? Do you get your files and your database? AI said, no, you do not. And I tried to explain it to him. GoDaddy, one time I missed my payment. I remember that shit when I was in the first part. I forgot to make the payment. I couldn't get in to get my files. It's the same thing as if you don't pay your rent in the hotel, you don't get back in this motherfucker. It's the same thing if you don't pay, you don't pay your car, it gets taken away. It ain't yours. It ain't yours. Your car, if you don't finish paying the motherfucker, and a website is something that's never finished paying. You don't never stop paying. You don't never stop paying hosting the same way you wouldn't stop paying your rent. The stuff that's inside, there's always somebody you gotta pay to maintain it. No, I like you drunk, bro. I told him, look, I manipulated you now is what I told him. See how you gave my $250 and you ain't getting your fucking files. That's manipulation. That shit that you gave me, it's not manipulation. You don't come to me like that. No.
Wow.
No. So all the time all the data that you put in, it's gone. I'm not giving it back to you. And I don't throw them away. I just zip it up in the fucking file and put it in my computer.
Right.
Because he the one that did all the work in the sense that...
It's like it exists. It's just you don't got access to it.
No, I pissed him off. I got a page that says, fuck you, pay me. You go straighttalk.biz 1T/pay. And that's where his website comes up. If you look up CaribbeanMultiservice.com, it goes to that page. And he can change it, but I wouldn't tell him how to do it. No, all he has to do is go in his own place and remove it from my place. Because he still got access. He just don't know it. Yeah, he needs to go do his homework right now. And if he does his homework, he can redo his website, but he still won't have the database and the files.
Right.
But he could start it all over again. And that page that I put up, he wouldn't see that one no more. He just got to go in there and do it. He doesn't know how to do it. And then, like I told him, everything I showed you, everything I taught you, I'm not getting paid for it. So I lost. And now you're going to lose because it's a lose-lose. How in the hell I'm going to not get paid and you're going to get the shit? It's like if you make something for me and I don't pay it, do you give it to me? No, you don't. Nobody in their right mind does that. No. So I leave him alone. He's blocked.
He's an ass.
He tried to play that slick shit.
It's like you already showed me all your cards, buddy. I already know how you work.
Talking about.
Nice try, though.
You got to give me the files and the database because we made it. I'm like, no we again. There's no we here.
We're not in France. Okay.
No, I put it all together, and then I gave him the username and password, and then I stayed on the phone and showed him how to put a product. Yeah, and he the one who needed three languages, so I even taught him how to use the AI and everything. 'Cause he didn't even know what an AI was. No, I told him you got enough. You got a lot of shit for free, and now it's done. Yeah, you can't call me when you run into your hiccups. Talk about some girl's gonna do it. I'm like, the same girl who don't have her website up is gonna do it. Her website ain't even up. It's on maintenance mode. And I told him, you see that shit there, maintenance mode? Never have, since the day I was a rookie, and today I'm a webmaster, never have I put up a website and put under construction. Are you stupid? That's the stupidest thing to do. Under construction, what the fuck are you constructing? It's a website, you dummy. It's not under construction. Maintenance mode, maintenance mode is only used for one purpose when you're updating. You put your website in maintenance mode for a minute, you do your updates, and then you put it back in full mode. I don't even do that because I do my updates live. I work on my websites live. When I'm building them, I build them live. I don't put under construction. You can come back every hour and you will see it changing every hour till I'm done.
Wow.
You can come back, yeah. Every time you come back in that motherfucker, you refresh it every hour and there'll be something different there. Sometimes you might come back and it's all gone and then I put it all back together again because I ran into a hiccup. But I do not put maintenance mode. I will put your fucking phone number, call me here, something out. I don't even put coming soon. I don't know what that is. Yeah, because I don't know if you ever been to, it says coming soon. Like, no, bitch, you put a phone number. You put some information there so the person can go from there to wherever. Because if you put construction, maintenance mode, or anything, they ain't never coming back.
Right.
No, that's dumb. That's the dumbest move I've ever seen. That's a dummy webmaster talking about construction page. No, you go in there and you start building. Just the same way you build a house. You come today, you see it, you see that they dug the dirt, and then you come back in a couple more days and you see a fucking foundation, and you come back, you see the walls, and you come back and every time you pass by that fucking house, you're seeing it going up, until you see it all done. That's how you build a website. You don't put, because a lot of people like to put development mode and then production. And the real way is supposed to be like Google and Facebook. Facebook has, when you go to Facebook right now, that is the production site. But Facebook has another exact Facebook that's in development mode. So before Facebook implements something on the live site, they will go to the development site, add it there, test it, retest it. And once it's cool and everything, it has no bugs, then they take that and put it to the live site.
Wow.
They don't just do shit like I do because there's a lot of people in it. And Google does the same thing. There's 2 codes to that code. Everybody's supposed to have 2 codes to that code. The one that you're working on in the moment and the one that the people are seeing. And the one for the moment is where you go and fix shit and break shit and distort shit and everything because nobody can see it. It's just on a computer, and only the people who working on it can see it. And once they implement something, they run their tests and stuff. And once everything is 100%, then you shoot it across to the real live one. Yeah. So you have a prototype and a working one. And the prototype is to fuck around in. And then only when it's done, you put it to the real one. And then you go back and add something, and that's what you're continuously doing, fixing shit.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, because they try to have no downtime. My downtime don't be long, but I could tell people I have 95% of uptime. Because, yeah, I fuck around for the 5%. And I think every website falls off the internet at least once in a while. There's no website. Nobody can guarantee you. That's a fact. Nobody can guarantee you 99, let me say 100% uptime. That's impossible because even your phone goes dead every once in a while. It don't work. Sometimes you go to the bank and what they tell you, my computer's down. Yeah, my computer's down. It ain't working. You come back tomorrow. That's just nobody can stay up 100%. That's bullshit.
That's true.
It's always from 90 to 99. That 1% is always there. And then if you're fucking around, you're going to add a little bit more. And that's why I say I give you 95%. Because I do go in there sometimes and fuck shit up. Or sometimes I get tired of looking at the same website and I tear it down and make another one real quick. That stuff I would do it at nighttime. I would do it in the wee hours in the morning when I wouldn't think nobody's on there. My site is an American website. And that's how I work. I don't save nothing from the website. The only time I save is when I'm...
Hello?
Yeah, no, not a hello again.
Oh, come on.
What?
Hello?
Hello. We sound like we on fucking... I don't know what happened there. We sound like we in that old commercial. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? You had me cracking up just now, dude. Yeah, because we're talking about the uptime, right? And the downtime, and then I'm remembering the fucking commercial. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Remember those commercials when the internet and the telephones were just coming out, and they used to talk about each other. Don't be hello, can you hear me? Oh gosh. And I heard your voice being frustrated for the moment. Not again. I'm like, that was the best commercial.
I reacted like that was because I thought that it was because, remember you were saying maybe it's the headphones. So I took them out and I'm talking to you.
No, like, it's something else. I want to think it's because I'm in a garage.
Maybe, but yeah, so I was like, oh, it must be that. So I took it out and when I was talking to you, it wasn't in.
No.
So when it was, I was like, wait a minute, come on.
I don't remember who the hell that commercial. I think that was Sprint talking about the smaller guys, and now Sprint don't even have a... Yeah, hello, can you hear me? Hello. That used to be the... Yeah, 10 years ago, that used to be the telephone commercials. You don't want to get caught like this. Hello. Oh, man. Bringing it back, huh?
Isn't it funny that there used to be, like, one telephone company? Back when we had, like, wall phones and shit.
Yeah, these young motherfuckers don't know what Southern Bell is.
Right.
Or just Bell. You could just say Bell because it was Southern Bell. I think they had a Northern Bell, an Eastern Bell, and a Western Bell. But it was all the bells. I was a security guard in one of those buildings.
Wow.
Yeah, I did security for Southern Bell here in Florida. But I'm in Georgia, but in Florida. Yeah, I work at security. I did security work. I was a lieutenant, and I used to keep the car and take it home.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, until the day I came home and fought that bitch with a mine in the bed. That was Kimberly Diane McIlvain.
What?
Yeah, I came home to try to give her a surprise. That's the same bitch in Texas where I went to. I tried to come home to give her a surprise, and I got the surprise. I told you before, right? I went to jail. I almost killed a motherfucker with a bat.
You told me. You told me that in St. Thomas.
Well, that's the story. That's the same story.
Yeah.
I just never told you what I used to do and how it happened, I guess. But that bitch there came home and caught her with a dude, and then that was doing security work. And I came home, boom, and that shit was going on. And I didn't do much. I didn't do no time in jail like that, but a year.
Wow.
I didn't go upstream. And then the other motherfucker, yeah. No, dude, I ain't. That wouldn't happen again, though. That would never happen again. I would never hurt somebody else for a woman. I would never fight for a woman again. I would never hurt nobody because it was stupid. I just got caught up.
But do you think you'd be able to see straight though? Like if something happened and the guy was just there, do you think that you'd be able to like control how angry you'd be in that moment?
Yep, I would pull my fucking clothes off and fuck them both.
You are so funny.
No, I'm not funny. I'm dead serious. I will pull off my clothes and fuck them both. Yep.
Why?
I mean, why?
Okay. Why?
Because it's better than going to jail.
I guess.
Might as well get some enjoyment, bust a nut, then leave. Why go to jail to leave? No sense. I said I was dumb. That was the dumbest shit I've ever done, I think, in my life. Because at the end of the day, I guess they end up together at some point. I wouldn't know. And then you locked up. And if you kill him, but then he's in the hole, dug up. You in the prison, practically dug up yourself too. And then she go find another motherfucker? No. I turn that shit around. I figure that if I go down and fuck them both, it don't fall on me no more. The one who ends up with a mental dilemma will be her. Not me. So I don't think that will go down like that again. I caught this one in the club coming out of a fuck room. Yeah, my wife right now. The one upstairs. Yeah. I caught her coming out of the fuck rooms in the strip club. I didn't hurt nobody. And I couldn't catch the dude because I didn't see him again. He went somewhere else. I never saw him.
Wow.
He didn't come out the same door she came out of. No, when I walked in the club. I'm only there like 5 minutes. I stand right in the doorway by the fuck rooms, not expecting she to be there because it's just the best place to look around in the club is in the middle. So I stand there and then I look back. I see her coming out with this dude. And then she turned back around. The dude disappeared and she's the only one that came out of back there.
When she saw you, what did her face look like?
I told you she tried to get me a blowjob in the club from one of her friends. And then she tried to tell me it was the first time. Yeah, it was the first time I caught you. And then she agreed that it happened before, and I didn't even want to know about it no more.
Of course.
And I'm still here. I didn't go to jail. I didn't get to fuck them both because the room was already not paid for. And I couldn't go in there and enjoy myself. But I wouldn't hurt nobody for that no more. It's not needed. It's just not needed. Yeah, I wouldn't. The only way I would go to jail for murder today, you hurt one of my kids. You can kill my dog.
Oh, yeah.
You can kill my dog. You can kill my cat. Just don't fuck with my daughter or my son. You can do whatever you want to me too, because I'm not going to kill you to go to jail for dumb shit. I'm still thinking about my kids. So this is what I'm here for today. I'm not here for nothing else. No, until I'm not needed no more, and then whatever. And still, if I'm alive and you fuck with my daughter and she's a grown woman, I'm coming to get you. Yeah. I will come to get you. And I won't run. Because when I did that shit to that dude with the bat, I didn't run. That's why I got off. That's what actually helped me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you call yourself?
I called the police myself.
Wow.
That's how angry I was.
Wow.
Yep, and that helped me. I didn't get locked up. I didn't do my trial shit from jail.
They didn't have to chase you down. There
No,
It was a car chase.
And since I did that, I didn't get no bond. They didn't have to put a bond on me because I called the police.
Right, obviously.
When you get no bond, it's because they're scared that you're going to run. So when you call the police, that's actually showing that you ain't running. What other fact can you have than that? The motherfucker called the police on himself.
Really? What other proof
You don't need to lock me up because the only reason you get locked up when you do a crime is because the fear of you not going to come back. So that's really what it is. That's why you get locked up, and that's why they have bonds. And they let you make a bond, but when you have certain cases, they won't even give you the bond because they're scared that you're going to leave. That's the whole reason what the bond thing is for, too. Yeah, and the higher bond is for the motherfucker not to be able to run. They try to hold you with. And, yeah. And it works. Because when you do a lot of dumb shit, you get some really outrageous bonds, like in the millions.
Wow.
Yeah, really big numbers. When I was with Maria, all my charges with that woman, I could never place bond. Only when I've been now that I learn a little bit more. And only now I've been able to get bond. I got released in Florida before on ROR, release on your own recognizance. All you do is sign a piece of paper. And to get that, all you got to show is that you have a job. Yeah, because back in the day, they didn't give a fuck. But today, they try to help people who have jobs. So if you have a job and you have an address and you've been there for a while and you got your shit on right and you're doing your taxes and all, that helps you get out of jail.
Right.
Remember with Maria, I never had a job. It was always hustle. And I definitely didn't have a little company. So when she put me in jail, I got out on RR. Yeah. With my wife now, when she put me in jail, I got myself out. You saw that? I got myself out. I even bonded myself out that one time. And I went to Freddie's house. Yeah, she didn't get me out. I got myself out from in jail.
Wow.
So if you have a job that helps you in many ways, that you have something going on. When you don't have a job and you're doing crime is when you get really crossed up. So, but I don't do that dumb shit no more. I ain't got no time to be going to jail.
Hell no.
For no reason. Nah, I ain't got no time to go to jail. Not. I'm too old for that shit.
Very good.
I did, the last time I went in was, I did 9 days.
9 days, wow.
Yeah. And I could have got out sooner. It's that Freddie fucked me up a little bit because he didn't move fast enough and I got caught up on a weekend. And then it was a long weekend too. It was one of them 4-day weekend. Because I could have got out.
It was just the timing.
Yeah, and his dad died the same day he took me out too, so that was kind of fucked up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Freddie died of COVID too.
Wow.
I went to jail with COVID was around. That's the only people who ever Q-tipped my ass was in jail. Because I did not want to go to the hole that day. Definitely not. That was my option. Take the fucking thing in the nose or go to the hole. And I didn't want to go to the hole.
Right.
I wasn't ready for that shit right then. No. And then I paid the money and I got out. But with Maria, that never happened. Every time I went to jail with Maria, I knew I was staying in.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't have nothing set up. She was a crook too. She's still a crook. Yeah, that fucker's still taking welfare and working under the table.
Wow.
Yeah. She gets these jobs that pay her cash. So she could keep the government assistance and she has all that shit. Section 8, the food stamp, and now they have a card.
Didn't she say she was like losing her vision or something?
She lost her vision or some shit. I don't know much about that lady. No, I only seen her when I tried to make up with my daughter with my kids shit, and that didn't go nowhere because none of them don't even call each other. But I did the job. I presented them together. And then my daughter was starting some shit because my big daughter, my little daughter started talking about she didn't want to come home and all this crap.
Right.
Right now, she has a problem. Yeah, because my daughter, my daughter's been pushing the envelope. Yeah, her welcome is worn out.
Right.
And it's the way they did it. Because they don't get a break from my daughter. She moved into these people's house and she's been there.
For months.
And I don't know what happened. It was cool in the beginning. I guess everybody wear the welcome out. It was cool in the beginning and all that. And right now, she tried to tell my daughter.
I knew that was going to happen. There's just no way that's not going to happen. Because eventually there's going to be some shit. It's just people.
It's people, right. And you're not blood. So they're always going to break on your end. And that's where she's at.
Of course.
So she called my daughter. She called my daughter today trying to tell her to postpone Monday's trip. She's not going on. My son is not. The fucking people called her up like 2 weeks ago and told her the appointment was canceled and she didn't hear it till today.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I got 70-something messages. I don't listen to my messages. You don't listen to your messages? Wow. So why do you have a phone? I listen to all my messages. At least I listen to the beginning part. When I hear it's a company or something, I hang it up, I delete it, boom, and gone. Then I go to, if I know it's not important, I don't have to listen to it. But I do go through I hate people that I call and it tells me, it rings all the way. Then you reach to the part to leave a message, but you can't leave a message because the fucking thing is telling you that the person has no more space to leave a message.
It happened again. I don't hear you.
What the fuck? Okay, let me move around. Hold on. No. Hello. What the fuck? What happened now? Okay, a couple more minutes and I'm going inside. It's hot as hell out here. What? Huh. That is. Hello.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello. What the fuck? Hello. All right. I guess this is it. That was so weird. brrr. No, listen, I'm bugging out here. Because when I talk, okay, you know, when you're recording, right? You see this wave thing going across, and if you stay quiet, it becomes a line. But when you talk, it shows distortion in the line. When it rings, it shows little balls.
Oh.
That's why when I was calling you, you heard me doing brrr to see if it will make the ball, but it only does it in the phone call. It makes, when the phone is ringing, you know, when I'm talking, it has these lines going up and down like somebody's talking. But when the phone rings, it makes perfect little balls in the vibrations.
Wow.
And I found that kind of weird. And I can't do it with my mouth. It don't do it like brrr. It still goes all over the place, the lines. It don't make this perfect circle.
Wow.
So when it rings, it does a perfect circle. No, what I was saying earlier, that shit took a while to get to you.
I think I'm gonna go to bed, but.
Okie dokie.
All right, buddy. You have a good night.
You do the same then, eh?
Okay.
All right.
Bye.